Hello, so in this video I will be talking about how encoding works by turning perception into memories. So to understand this topic, you need to keep in mind that there are three ways to encode. The first way that you can encode is by visual encoding. So how I put this into my life is growing up I was an ice skater. So to learn something in ice skating, I used all these three different types of encoding. So for visual encoding, if I saw another ice skater perform a trick, then I could see how it's done. Whenever I go to do it, I know what to do because I'm picturing it in my head as I'm doing it. Second way to encode is sentimental semantic encoding, which is relating something to prior knowledge and adding new knowledge to your prior knowledge to make a new memory from it. So in ice skating, if I were to learn a new trick, normally you start from the base of a trick you already know, and then you just do new moves to add on to it to make it a new trick. So for that, I would use semantic encoding. And the third type of encoding is organizational encoding, which you would separate things into different categories, and that would help you remember. Which for me, if I was taught a new move, for me to know what move I'm doing, I would separate it into three different categories, whether it was a spin, a jump, or a freestyle move. Now that you know the three different types of encoding, you also need to keep in mind that semantic and organizational encoding is all done in the frontal lobes of the brain, and then visual is done in the occipital lobes of the brain. Now, to be able to encode, you must first start with perception by becoming aware of something through your senses. This will cause the stimuli to evoke a function to understand and send the signals to the thalamus, which relays sensory information to the brain, where it's all made into one big experience. Then the hippocampus, or center of your memory, emotion, and nervous system, finishes off the job by analyzing this experience and decides if it's worth committing to long-term memory or not. So that is how encoding works. Thank you for watching.